Hi, welcome back to the Praxis Test Prep channel. My name is Tasia. I'm a former high school biology teacher, and today I'm going to talk you through some practice problems for the Praxis exam 5018. This is a multi-subject elementary education exam. The subtopics of this exam will cover statistics, probability, and data. Okay, let's get started. Okay, question 1. The following dataset is a sample of student ACT scores from Sunnybrook High School. So you have this dataset here. What is the interquartile range of this dataset? So let's talk about the steps of how to get that interquartile range, or IQR. So that is going to, what an IQR is the amount of spread in the middle 50% of the dataset. So that can sound a little intimidating, but it's not that hard to calculate. So the first step is to put our data set in order. So from lowest to highest number. So if you're going to bear with me here, I'll put that in order. So we have 19, 20, 22. Then we have 23, 25, 26 in our range, 28. Then we have two 30s, and finally 35. Our next step is to find the median of our data range. So if you remember how to find that, you count up the number of data points you have, and then you find that middle of the range. So the middle of our range here is going to be 25. And we have both of those quarters on either side of those, so on the left and the right side. So we're going to find the quarter one median. So now we found our middle, we need to find the quarter one median. So that is our quarter one, it's on the left side of that. And we need to find the middle of that data set, which would be 22. So our median of Q1 is 22. We need to find the median of quarter three. So we again count up what is on the right side of our median. And if we look at that, our median on that right side is going to be 30. So we're going to bring that down. That is quarter three. And now we need to actually find that IQR. So that is our final step, I promise. So IQR, the formula for that is basically quarter three median minus quarter one median. And that's going to equal our IQR. So our IQR for this particular set, our quarter three median is 30 minus 22, and that's going to give us 8. So that's our middle spread. So let's look back at the answers. So 8 is letter A, or option A. So 8 is our answer. Okay, question 2. There are 25 girls and 15 boys in a class. The teacher asks his students to write their names on similar pieces of paper and put them in a fishbowl. The teacher will randomly pick a paper from the fishbowl. The student's name on the chosen paper will represent the class in a talent contest. If Ray is one of the students, what is his chance of being chosen? So this is a probability question. So let's remind ourselves what probability is, what the equation for probability is. That is going to be the favorable case or chance over the total possibilities. So when we're looking at our question here, we want to find out the probability of Ray being chosen. So he is only one student, and we have 25 girls, and we have 15 boys. We are assuming, since they are similar pieces of paper, that they have equal chances, so we're going to add those two numbers together. So the possibility of Ray being chosen will be 1 out of 40 students in the class, which is our option A, 1 out of 40. Okay, question 3. What is the median number of stolen registered vehicles? A stem and leaf plot for the number of registered vehicles stolen for 35 selected cities is as follows. So we have to figure out that median, we have to count up how many plot points we have. So we have, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's count these up. Sorry, bear with me. Okay, if we count up all of these, and just a reminder for stem and leaf plots, when you have a 3 on the other side, that stands for like 38. So we have 36 possible points here, which means that since you have an even number, we have to average those two middle numbers. If we had an odd number, we could just select that middle number, but since we have an even number, we have to take the average of the two middle points, which are going to be 74 and 75. So those are our two middle points. So we have to, again, take that average. So what that average is going to be is 74 plus 75 divided by 2, since there are two plot points, which will leave us with that median of 74.5. So if we go back to our answers, that is going to be letter C, 74.5. Okay, final question. What appears to be the type of pesticide which is second most used by homes and gardens? So let's zoom in a little bit on this graph. So again, second most used by just homes and gardens. We have a few options here. So let's zoom in. We have millions of pounds on the y-axis and pesticide type on the x. So if we need to ignore agriculture and we need to ignore that commercial government. So that gray and that white block we need to ignore. We need to just focus on that black block, which is there, and there's not negligible in the other two categories. So we are again looking for that second most. So that's going to be that middle one right there, that insecticides and miticides are going to be your second most used. So our answer is going to be A, insecticides and miticides. I hope this was helpful. If you're looking for more ways to study, head over to study.com for more practice problems and to check out our other videos. As a study.com member, you get full access to hundreds of practice problems like the ones I just walked you through, as well as targeted instruction for some topics you might still be struggling with, along with some test-taking strategies to help you maximize your score on test day. Finally, we want to hear from you. Please like and subscribe if today's video was helpful. In the comments down below, please let us know if there's any topics you'd like us to cover next. Good luck and happy studying!